Robert Kiyosaki's book, Second Chance for Your Money, Your Life, and Our World is dedicated to Buckminster Fuller, his mentor, whose predictions and ideas the author mentions in many of his other books. The author of Rich Dad, Poor Dad thinks that we all need a second chance because money has changed and continues to change. The money system is designed to keep people poor and working hard for cash. Money enslaves those who are uneducated financially and makes them serfs to a paycheck. That's why Kiyosaki declares that knowledge is the new money. Today, in the information age, information is abundant and often free, and that is our second chance. At Read and Grow, we review the books you want to read and present them to you in a short and memorable video. Make this channel part of your daily routine and check our book summaries for timeless principles, new insights, and unwavering motivation. Please subscribe and turn on the notification bell in order to stay tuned. Kiyosaki claims that there are two types of rich people. One type is the truly rich, asset rich, who don't need a job, and they are getting richer. The other type is high-income rich, people with high-paying jobs such as corporate executives, professional people like doctors, lawyers, athletes, movie stars, and they are getting poorer. He calls them cash flow millionaires and net worth millionaires. The difference between the two is huge. Many net worth millionaires count their liabilities, such as their home and their car, as assets. When the real estate and stock market crashes, many of them are wiped out as the value of their liabilities crashes. At the same time, millionaires who receive their income from real assets get richer. They buy the liabilities of the net worth millionaires at bargain basement prices. The rich who don't work for money control the game of money. Your second chance is to learn the game of money, the game that the rich have been playing for a very long time. Robert Kiyosaki tries to explain this very game in all of his books. That's why he uses repetition to stress the important points. Kiyosaki asserts that today, the world remains in an economic emergency. While the poor are getting poorer, the middle class is shrinking, and millions of highly educated people can't find jobs. There are people who emerge from emergencies richer, stronger, and more optimistic about the future. For those looking for a second chance in life, this is good news. The author points out that your second chance in life may depend on your ability to see the invisible. Today we live in the information age, which caused wealth to evolve yet again. Today there is a new type of real estate, invisible real estate. Some people call it cyber real estate. Cyber real estate is why there are 19-year-old college-educated billionaires who never finished school, and 59-year-old college-educated executives out of work and looking for a job. Instead of blaming these people for the growing gap between rich, poor, and middle class, we can try to see the invisible. In this context, he reveals that the general principle of the rich is to do more with less. In the same way as the horse was replaced by the horseless carriage, humans in the information age are being replaced by technology they can't see. Today, cyber real estate retailers such as Amazon and Alibaba are wiping out traditional real estate, the retail stores like Sears and JCPenney. The author asserts that going from poor to rich is an invisible transformation, change in the way you think about yourself and your money, and the choices you make. A true second chance is a metamorphosis. Kiyosaki affirms that there are three levels of wealth. 1. Tertiary wealth, paper wealth. The people who have high-paying jobs, nice homes, money in the bank and stock market own tertiary wealth. 2. Secondary wealth, production wealth. Entrepreneurs who are farmers and produce food, fishermen who catch food, oil drillers who produce oil, gold miners who produce gold, factory owners who produce products. 3. Primary wealth is resource wealth, oil, gold, silver, fish, trees, fertile land. According to the author, primary and secondary wealth is the wealth of the truly rich. The rich don't work for money. They work hard to own resources and production. Your second chance begins when you take the time to look at all four asset classes, to study them, and then to decide which one you love the most. In Kiyosaki's opinion, the most important aspect of choosing an asset class is the love of study. He emphasizes that the best investments, regardless of asset class, are never advertised. They are always sold to insiders, those in the know. One of your goals should be to become such a good investor that you will have an inside track and get in on the inside. Choose the asset you love, the asset you want to study, and the game you want to play. Kiyosaki admits that he likes real estate, but it's only as good as the jobs near the property. As an example, he points out Detroit. Its real estate crashed with the auto industry. If the financial service industry collapses, high-priced real estate in cities like New York, London, Shanghai, and Tokyo will suffer. For your second chance, you must ask yourself, what is your strongest intelligence? Paper asset investing is primary for those who are good at reading and math. For entrepreneurs, the most important intelligence is intrapersonal intelligence, the ability to handle risk, financial losses, going without a paycheck for long periods of time, being responsible for personal mistakes and mistakes of employees, and constant emotional stress. Your second chance is not to follow traditional education, which trains students to be specialists. Employees and the self-employed are specialists. Entrepreneurs are generalists. They must be able to sell, a skill that is not taught in school. Your second chance is to use leverage, the ability to do more with less. As examples of financial leverage, he points out debt, licensing, social media, brand, people. Today, debt is money. He means good debt, when someone else pays off for you. Your second chance begins when you make a list of all the good things in life you want, and then a list of the different assets you want to acquire. Your second chance is to get rich by being generous. The world needs entrepreneurs who will create jobs and work to solve world problems. The author considers the velocity of money to be the opposite of saving. When people keep their money moving, it increases in value. When they park their money, it loses value. The faster you move your money, the better. The really rich do not park their money. They keep funds moving. They get their money from people who park their cash in banks as savings and retirement accounts. Kiyosaki tries to explain the whole process. Cash has to keep flowing. It has to be used to acquire more assets that produce cash flow. If the cash stops flowing, the economy stops. If everyone just saved money, the economy would crash. So taxes are incentives from the government. Government gives entrepreneurs tax breaks because they create jobs and use debt to produce housing, food, and energy. The author reveals that true assets don't exist, they are created. The asset first takes shape in your mind, then in your heart and emotions, and then you take action. This is what true education is, empowering you to create assets out of nothing. According to him, there are questions you should ask yourself, such as, what do I see that needs to be done and that no one else is doing? How much good is my work doing for the world? The answers to these questions will guide your second chance. And his advice is, rather than looking for a job, look for problems that need solving. Rather than work hard for money, work hard to serve more people. Rather than ask for help, find ways you can help. If you enjoyed this video, you are sure to like our summary of Unfair Advantage, another great book by the same author. Thank you for watching. Please check our channel for more videos like this.